The Ickabog by JK Rowling contains a message that, when applied, could change your social interactions forever. Okay, story time. My first year teaching, I had a student in one of my Spanish classes. We'll call him Brian. This kid is one of those kids that annoyed everyone 100% of the time. I struggled a lot to get the students to be nice to him. Dude, Kevin, what does this have to do with the Ickabog? Let me tell you. The Ickabog being by JK Rowling was a big deal to me because I love Harry Potter. I went in with high hopes and visions of Quidditch. Then I read the first chapter. Stylistically, the two stories are very different. The Ickabog is narration heavy and it reads more like a child's fairy tale than a 7-book series. I got used to the style and actually began to like it. The narrator hops around a lot between characters, which makes the story feel complex. But the heavy narration voice keeps us connected to the story, no matter what character we're following at that moment. However, I missed the intimacy with the characters that I felt in Harry Potter. There were few characters, if any, that I felt really close and connected to. My biggest motivation to keep reading was to see the villain get caught in his lies. But then I met the Ickabog. Just like Brian, the Ickabog had a reputation. He was annoying, the Ickabog was a monster, and everybody in the kingdom knew it. One day, I watched another student tell Brian that he was annoying. And what did Brian do? He purposely annoyed that other student. I made up a reason for Brian to leave the classroom, and I did something that changed that class for the rest of the year. I told the rest of the class that people act the way you tell them to act. If you treat someone like your friend, they'll probably be your friend. And if you treat someone like your enemy, they'll probably be your enemy. And if Brian keeps hearing over and over that he's annoying, how's he probably going to act? Annoying. It became a class rule to treat Brian as a friend, and by the end of the year, he went from a 10 on the annoying scale to a 4. And the Ickabog? Well, the Ickabog teaches this same lesson. Treat someone like a monster and they'll become a monster. Treat them like a friend and they'll become your friend. I encourage you to think of someone and treat them more like a friend and see what happens when you do. You could start by kindly pressing subscribe. Let me know in the comments if this message resonates with you. I want my daughter to learn this lesson, and I plan on reading the Ickabog with her when she's old enough.
I bet you'll guess them better than I did, though. I only got 2 predictions right.
Anyway, thanks for joining me on my adventure through the Ickabog. Click the card to keep watching words come out of my face.